What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, and we have a weekly race video for y'all. We are on the Super 6 lane, and I just thought of something. How about we do a race where we combine all 4 brands? Well, there's 6, but two can't race for unfair reasons on this track to find out who is the better brand of cars. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have the following that will be showcased in today's weekly race. You will have Team ID, Team Realistic, Team Fantasy, and Team Character, as these 4 teams duke it out on the Super 6 lane, all for brand supremacy. The first round will begin with all 4 members of each team racing on the Super 6 lane, and then after that, there will be paired up. If there is more than one of a certain team, they will pair them up with another team, or if there's more of one team than the others, then basically some of them are just going to have to take one for the team, if that makes any sense. With that out of the way, I think it's now time to get to some racing. With these 4 teams, the winner is the one with all the supremacy. No, wait. The winner is the one who can beat out every other team and be the last one standing. Unlimited amount of rounds. Let's get racing. It's time to kick things off with the first round, but before we begin, it's time to show you what we did to the Super 6 lane to make sure that everything is fair. So, you will see these white things, even though these are erasers. I have a whole bunch of them. I'm going to be using these to mark which finish or to mark which lanes are not being used. So as you can see, lanes 1 and 6 are not being used. That's just for my reference purposes, and it's not meant to look all spunky and whatnot. If you want to make me have it look all spunky, let me know. But anyway, it's time to see. Here is how all the 4 are going to look. Well, actually, these 2 need to be switched. So here's how it's going to go. Character cars are in lane 2, Fantasy in lane 3, ID cars in lane 4, and Realistics all the way in the 5th lane. The first round features 24 heats of 4 runs, so let's see who will win the first one.
Winner, lane 5.
And we're kicking it off with Team Realistics with the Challenger Hellcat, I meant. Alright guys, here's your next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
Baja Truck gets the win. And I think from now on, Baja Truck should have wheels like these because the other versions with off-road tires can't fit on the track for nothing, basically. So, Hot Wheels, if you're listening, put these wheels on only. Alright, coming at you with the next 4.
Winner, lane 5.
Maybe we need to move these little markers out of the way here, but lane 5 is going to go to this beautiful black and green D-Generation X-like Mustang. Alright, coming at you with the next matchup. Going to the P928. And man, that was a fast one. Here we go. Next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Maybe it wasn't a good idea to put the Baja breaker right here, but your winner goes to yet another realistic car in the form of a 2008 Lancer Evolution. Realistics are out here killing it. It's time to see who will finish this one up. I think we have to redo this race.
Winner, lane 5.
We put them in the wrong... two cars got put in the wrong spot. But your winner is the Kia Stinger GT. Alright, next race. Fantasy is on the board with the Demon. Whoa, I thought it was brown, or I thought it was black, but it's absolutely brown. If you saw my haul video in the camera, it looked black, but I guess that was wrong. Here's your next 4.
Winner, lane 4.
ID has gotten on the board, and this time it's with their Shark Hammer 2. Alright, next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
The character card's got on the board with, I forgot who this guy is called right now, Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, next 4. Oh, wait a minute. Give me a moment. Do apologize. I have been up since 9 a.m. and I am freaking tired. If there was a Hot Wheels version of Botchamania, that should make it on that list. So if anybody wants to get that channel started up and put that on there, feel free to do so. All right, let's see who wins this. Winner is the Genie. Alright, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
I feel sorry for whoever has to face off against this guy right here. That classic Cobra, which is ridiculously fast. Alright, next matchup. That Monte Carlo is going to get it. Alright, next matchup.
Winner, lane 3.
One for Team Fantasy, and it's going to be the HW40. Here's your next group of 4.
Winner, lane 2.
Star-Lord. This is the second time character cards gets on the board. Alright, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Now that's a weird way to catch one of them finish line triggers. Look at how we perfectly caught that. Winner is the 98 Subaru 2TB Steve version. Alright, next matchup.
Winner, lane 3.
It was a drag race between the 2 leftmost lanes, and your winner is Carbide. Alright, next 4.
Winner, lane 3.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know how hard it is to find this casting? Seared Tuner, aka Sir Showstopper? It's very hard to do so, but yet this version gets the win. Alright guys, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
2020 Jeep Gladiator. Alright, next 4. One more for Team Fantasy, and it's the Toon Splitting Image. Alright, next 4.
Winner, lane 3.
Winner is Circle Trucker, the F-Case Treasure Hunt. Next matchup. Team ID is on the board. We got ourselves a GT Hunter winning. Alright, next matchup. Team Realistics just keep on going. Plus, they beat out the fastest ID card in that collection. Chrysler Fair C gets the win, but what an achievement he done. All right, next matchup. Winner goes to the C7Z06, or no, C7R Corvette. For team, or no, it's lane 3, right? Yeah, it's lane 3. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me today. Synchro gets the win. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
Bonneville Funny Car. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I damn sure need some sleep after I get done with this, because we're already done with the first round. And here is all the vehicles that are moving on to the next round. All right, so here's how it's going to look, and round 2 will begin right after this. All right, guys, round number 2, and it's time for the first matchup to begin.
Winner, lane 2.
And your winner is the Challenger Hellcat. All right, here we go. Next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
And your winner is the Demon. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
It goes to the 2008 Lance Revolution. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
P928. All right, here we go. Next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
Kia Stinger GT. All right, here's your next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
Winner is the Classic Cobra. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
A high-ranking Monte Carlo has gotten a win. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
Damn, Realistics came out here to play. They ain't playing around here, as the 22B Steve has gotten a win. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
And a Realistic casting got taken out. Your winner is Synchro. All right, next matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
And yet another Realistic casting after I just said one got taken out. One jumps in the frame to take another fast guy out. Chrysler 300C Hemi gets the win. Second to the last matchup.
Winner, lane 2.
Fantasy Car dethrones all ID cars, by the way, as the Toon Splitting Image gets the win. Here's your final matchup, and after this, we'll see who'll move on to the third round.
Winner, lane 5.
The 2020 Jeep Gladiator gets the win. Now, here's all that has moved on to the third round. Yep. Character cars did not stand a chance. ID cars never stood a chance. But fantasy cars are biting back a little bit, because three of them have moved on, but they got to take on 9 Realistic castings. And a few of them are going to be problematic for them, including the P928, the Cobra, and the Monte Carlo. So, best of luck. Round number 3 will begin right after this. Alright guys, time to begin round number 3. Here is your first matchup.
Winner, lane 5.
And the demon gets taken out by this Lancer. It's going to be one of those rounds again, I guess. Come on, Toon Splitting Image. You're our only hope. Let's see if you can beat out that Kia Stinger GT.
Winner,
These cars are just too fast for him. They're just too fast. Kia Stinger GT gets the win. This is the Fantasy Car's last chance. If Synchro can beat the Hellcat, then there might be a shot. But he has several hard contenders to face off in order to pull this off.
winner, lane 2.
And he beats the Hellcat, but he's gonna have to face another realistic car. We're gonna see who it'll be. The Subi came to play. Now let's see if Synchro can beat out the Subi. If not, well, you know what I have to say next. Let's race.
Winner, lane 2.
Well, I don't have to say anything now because Synchro has beat out the Impreza. Let's see who is next to challenge Synchro. And the big guns are out. Now we have the Chrysler 300C Hemi. You know, just a Hemi with bling bling wheels. Let's see if the Synchro has what it takes to beat that guy out. All right, the last second. Right at the last second, he got him. Chrysler is done. Synchro wins. Are you telling me there's a chance? Welp, let's see if he can slay the big Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, as it says on here. If he wants to face off against or if he is going to be one step closer to facing off against the next 3 realistic cars. And these are some tough ones to beat. He has to get past this one, though.
Winner, lane 2.
Oh my God. That Synchro can do it. Now we're getting tougher and tougher. Now one of the 3 big players have come out to play. The P928. After this, he has to face the Classic Cobra and the Monte Carlo, both of which are tough to defeat. If the Synchro can pull this off, he literally can steal this one away. But if not, well, at least he's tried.
Winner, lane 2.
Are you kidding me? This casting beat out a heavy-ass car like this. Porsche 928 is done for. Synchro is moving on. Now, these realistic cars are getting mad. And where they're mad, now they bring out the fire. Here is the Monte Carlo, the High Rakers version. He has a sizable advantage and might give Synchro a run for his money or beat him. You never know, but let's see what happens when these 2 face off.
Winner, lane 2.
Oh, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Synchro just beat a High Rakers Monte Carlo. This is the fantasy car that could. He has to face one more car, and then after that, we may have another round to do. I had serious doubts about the Synchro casting, but as it took out a number of great fast vehicles, including the Subaru, the Chrysler, the Jeep, Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Yeah, Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. And then on top of that, beat out the Monte Carlo Highrakers that is known for killing off a couple of fantasy cars by itself. Now, and let's not forget, he beat out the P928. But now he has to face his ultimate demise as he has to face the classic Cobra. This is a vehicle that will eat people up. Not real people, but eat the people that are inside the car, inside the opponent's cars up. You know what I'm trying to say. Basically, if Synchro gets this win, this is going to be a freaking highlight.
Winner!
What happened? What happened, Cobra? What happened to you? You had a great start, but then all of a sudden, you lost to this fellow. I can't believe this. I mean, like, I'm stunned. We're going to go to round number 4. All Synchro has to do is beat Kia Stinger GT in the 2008 Lancer Evolution. If any of these two castings beat Synchro, it is over. Round number 4 begins right after this. Alright guys, this is the 4th and final round. If you want a definition of literally pulling something out of your ass and getting it done, you take a look at this casting called Synchro, as it literally did that. All it has to do is beat this and the 2008 Lancer Evolution, and he will be the sole survivor for fantasy cars and give the realistics cars something to cry about once when this thing is all over. So let's see what happens next.
Winner! Lane 2!
Kia Stinger GT is done. All he has to do is beat the Lancer. This is a one-on-one affair in the next, or in the final race. If he beats him, Team Fantasy gets the win. If the Lancer beats him, then Team Realistic gets the win. High stakes are on the line in this final race. It all comes down to this. No gauntlet racing, no nothing. Just one straight drag race to the finish. It will either be Synchro for Team Fantasy to win it for their brand, or will it be the 2008 Lancer Evolution from the realistic side to win it for their brand? The stakes couldn't be that much higher than it is today. Synchro literally beat out several top-notch realistic cars to get to where he is today. But that Lancer is ludicrously fast. It's time to let these cars get out of the gates, and let's see who will get the final win.
Winner! Lane 2!
You ever heard of the saying called the little engine that could? If you ever heard of the saying the little engine that could, I think we found ourselves a Hot Wheels version of that. Introducing the green accelerator that could. Because Synchro has done it. He has run the gauntlet and took out all of the realistic castings. When the Demon got out and the Toon Split Image got out, then you know that it was go time for him, and man, did he act like your favorite athlete ever. In this case, if I'm watching wrestling, Roman Reigns or Kofi Kingston to be current. This car did a Kofi Kingston on today's weekly racetrack. Big shout out to Team Fantasy for literally, as I said before, pulling it out of their ass to get this victory. And Synchro literally earned it with all that hard racing. Well, that'll do it for today's weekly race video. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure you subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. It's your boy Chris Cage, and I'm coming at you 2 times, and we will see you at the next video. Thanks for watching.